Welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the hidden gems of America and celebrate the ordinary people doing extraordinary things. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm delighted to share with you a story that's all about innovation, sustainability, and the power of individual action. As we travel through the countryside, we often come across small towns and rural communities where traditions are kept alive by the people who live there. Today, we're going to talk about a company that's taking a step in the right direction towards reducing waste and promoting sustainability. Philips, the well-known electronics company, has launched a new program called Fixables, which allows customers to 3D print replacement parts for their personal care products. Imagine being able to extend the life of your electric razor or trimmer by simply printing out a new part instead of throwing away the entire device. That's exactly what Philips is offering with Fixables. The company has partnered with Prusa Research and Lepub to make plans available for customers to print their own replacement parts. And, as an added bonus, the plans are being hosted on printables, making it easy for anyone to access them. As we delve deeper into this story, we find ourselves in the Czech Republic, where Fixables is initially launching. The program is still in its early stages, but the potential is vast. With only one part plan available so far, a comb attachment for the one-blade trimmer, it's clear that Philips is just getting started. But what's exciting is that customers can submit requests for parts they want to be able to 3D print, giving them a sense of ownership and agency in the process. As we travel through rural America, we often see the beauty of everyday life and the importance of tradition. Fixables is a perfect example of how innovation can meet tradition, promoting sustainability and reducing waste in the process. It's a reminder that even small actions can make a big difference, and that individual stories like this one have the power to inspire change. So, as we take a break from our travels, I want to leave you with a sense of hope and optimism. In a world where waste and consumption are often the norm, it's refreshing to see companies like Philips taking a step in the right direction. And who knows, maybe one day we'll see a whole new generation of makers and innovators rising up from small towns and rural communities, creating solutions that will change the face of America. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. I'm your host, Charles. We're glad you're joining us again as we explore the fascinating world of news and human interest stories. Today, we've got a tale of diplomacy and friendship that's taking center stage in the world of international relations. As we travel across the globe, we find ourselves in the historic city of London, where a significant event is about to unfold. King Charles, the monarch of the United Kingdom, is set to host French President Emmanuel Macron on a state visit from July 8th to 10th. This grand occasion will be marked by all the pomp and pageantry that we've come to expect from British royal events. As I imagine the scene, I picture the stunning Windsor Castle, with its majestic architecture and beautifully manicured gardens, serving as the backdrop for this high-profile visit. The King and Queen will play host to President Macron and his wife, Brigitte, as they engage in discussions that will shape the future of relations between their two nations. This state visit is particularly significant, given the complex history between the UK and France. From the days of Napoleon to the present, these two countries have navigated a delicate dance of diplomacy, with periods of cooperation and tension. But with King Charles at the helm, there's a sense of optimism that this visit will mark a new chapter in their relationship. As we delve deeper into the story, we learn that President Macron has enjoyed a warm personal relationship with King Charles, which bodes well for the success of this visit. The two leaders have already demonstrated their ability to work together, and this state visit is an opportunity for them to strengthen their bond and discuss matters of mutual interest. The last time a French president visited the UK was in 2008, when Nicolas Sarkozy and his wife, Carla Bruni Sarkozy, were guests of Queen Elizabeth II. So, this occasion is not only a significant moment in the history of Anglo-French relations, but also a chance for King Charles to put his own stamp on the diplomatic landscape. As we continue our journey through the world of news and human interest stories, we're reminded that even in an age of division and uncertainty, there's still room for diplomacy, friendship, and cooperation. The state visit of President Macron to the UK is a testament to the enduring power of international relationships and the importance of building bridges between nations. And that's all for this segment of Charles Travels. We hope you've enjoyed joining us on this journey through the world of news and human interest stories. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, folks. I'm glad you're still with me as we wrap up another journey across this great land of ours. Today, we've been exploring the stories that make America so rich and vibrant, from the quiet dedication of a high school wrestling coach to the timeless traditions that bring us all together. As we head into the final stretch, I want to take you to a small town in Ohio, where the sport of wrestling is more than just a game. It's a way of life. In Perry Township, the local high school has just announced its new head wrestling coach, Danny Jenitin, and I've got to tell you, his story is one that'll warm your heart. Danny isn't just any coach, he's a proud Perry graduate who's been an assistant coach for over a decade. He knows the program inside and out, and he's dedicated himself to helping these young athletes become not just better wrestlers, but better people. As he takes the reins of this nationally ranked program, Danny is determined to continue the excellence that his predecessor, Brent McBurney, forged over the years. What I love about Danny's story is that it's a testament to the power of hard work, perseverance, and community. This isn't just about winning championships or producing star athletes. It's about building character, fostering relationships, and creating a sense of belonging among these young men. As Danny himself said, "I want to give back to the Perry wrestling community. I want to continue the excellence Brent McBurney forged with our athletes and make sure that we are set up for success for many years to come." As we travel through the heartland of America, we often find ourselves in small towns like Perry, where the rhythms of life are a little slower and the people are a little kinder. It's here that we discover the true essence of our country, a place where tradition and innovation blend together, where community and individuality coexist, and where the human spirit can flourish. So as we close out today's journey, I want to leave you with a sense of hope and inspiration. Remember that there are countless stories like Danny Jenitin's out there, waiting to be told. Stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things, of communities coming together to support one another, and of the human spirit overcoming adversity. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on traveling. Whether you're exploring the back roads of America or navigating the twists and turns of life, always keep your heart open, your mind curious, and your spirit adventurous. Until we meet again, farewell and happy travels.